everyone, it's Justine Chantel and I'm back with another Lolita thrift lift video. I wasn't able to prepare an intro video, so let us jump straight to our thrift rescues. The first specimen is this pink children's dress with a border print of Disney princesses. It is made of cotton, so it was pretty easy to work with. Next is this pink blouse, which was a perfect fabric match. It has a bow print at front, which I also use for the bodice. And lastly is this lace cover-up. It has layers of gathered tulle lace, which I used for the sleeves and the hemline of the skirt. The first thing I did was to deconstruct the dress. I removed the zipper and disassembled the bodice and the skirt. While you're watching this process, I'd like to grab this opportunity to promote my Etsy shop. It's Dorothy Sweet Lips on Etsy. You can find the link at the description box down below. I have a few handmade and mostly one-of-a-kind dresses up for grabs. This channel is not yet monetized, so by supporting my Etsy shop, it will help me sustain this channel. I would really love to do this more consistently from this year onwards. Next to deconstruct is the pink blouse. I removed the sleeves and cut down the front and back bodies, so now I have flat pieces to work with. Then, I harvested the gathered lace from the lace top. With the pieces of fabric from the dress, I started cutting the new bodice using a pattern that I made myself. Then, I cut the center part of the pink blouse to use as the center for the new bodice as well. With the back part of the blouse, I cut it into a rectangle, which I used for the back shirring. And now I have the pieces for the bodice ready for assembly. I decided to put some lace from my stash for some added detail. I also cut some lining using fabric I got from the scrap sales, as well as the pieces for the back elastic shirring. After pinning the pieces together, it's time to sew. Top stitching the seams. And the front part is done. Then I assemble the lining. Next is the elastic shirring for the back, which is a staple for most Lolita dresses. Then sew the channels in where the garters will be inserted. I marked the lines for the garter channels off cam. Then I started to insert the garters into the channels. Securing the garter on the edges. And now we have back panel for elastic shearing. Then I assembled the skirt lining. Now back to the cutting table, I began to play around with the sleeves. I would usually decide on things as I go, so I sometimes spend an amount of time figuring out what I can do with the limited amount of material. I wanted to make sleeve flounces, or in Lolita terms, Hime sleeves, to complement the princess print. So I played around with the remaining fabric and salvaged as much yardage as I can. And this is how it would look like when assembled. I wanted to have a little bit of puff on the sleeves, so I cut the sleeves on the middle and added an extra panel so that I have room to gather the shoulder part. Back to the sewing machine, I proceeded on sewing the right side of the bodice to the lining. I know my process is like I'm jumping from the one part of the project to the other, because sometimes I need some buffer time to figure things out with the limited material. So in order to save time, I just work on whatever I can finish while I am still thinking. I hope you're still following through nevertheless. And here are the sleeves with the added panel. I added some trims off cam to make it look like it's part of the design. Then I started sewing in. And here's how it looks like inside out. I overlocked the edges off cam and pressed the laces in place. Then I proceeded on the flounce part of the sleeves. Then with the sleeve and flounce done, I assembled it to make the Hime sleeves. Sewing it together. And it's done. I just overlock the edges off cam. Next is attaching the elastic shearing panel onto the bodice. Attach the sleeves. And the bodice is done. Finally, it's time to attach the skirt. I took out the pleats and had to rewash the skirt and press it so it will be easier to make a new gathering. So yeah, if you're wondering at this part of the video, it's actually already day 3 of filming despite seeming like a short DIY video. Whew, so much hard work. After sewing the skirt onto the bodice, I worked on the skirt lining. I gathered and attached the remaining lace on the hemline. And then I attached it to the bodice lining as the last step. And yay, we're done! I also changed the buttons into something more fancier to match the princessy theme. Installed a zipper and I also made this cute sturdy bow out of the remaining fabric. It's removable so the dress can be styled in many ways. And here's the final look on the dress form. It turned out so cute. The dress fits small to medium, and if you are interested in adopting this dress, do send me a message on my Etsy. Again, just search for Dorothy Sweet Lips or you may check the link on the description box down below. What do you think on the final outfit? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and stay cute. Bye!